back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Ebony Rosa, and we are doing a highly requested tutorial. Y'all see the title? Y'all see what that says? Shout out to Vshow Hair for sponsoring this video. They sent me a 26-inch lace frontal unit. I did pluck and bleach off camera. It took the bleach really well. The only thing I did not like about this hair is while I was plucking, there were some pieces that were breaking off. So I do have some like short pieces at the frontal. All of the tools and products y'all will see me using today will be on my Amazon storefront. And of course, I will leave all of the links down below for y'all. And the link for this unit will be located in the description box as well. Grab your pencil, grab your paper, grab your wig, grab whatever you need to grab. Put me on the TV and listen closely. After you've plucked and bleached, step one would be to add some makeup to your lace. I always use the color 15 in Ruby Kisses. I use either side, honestly. They both whatever, like, so I'm just gonna take my makeup brush. I'm gonna put the makeup on the front and the inside like that, all over the wig. Don't be scared to really get that makeup up in there. We're gonna take that same shade and add it to the front of the hairline. So now we have our match. I hate when I see these on the back of y'all wigs. Cut it off. I just go ahead and hot comb my wig back so it's not in the way once I apply the glue. Of course, this hot tool is on my Amazon storefront, and my hot comb is on $4.50, and this is how we should look. Ball caps are optional. If you just feel like it gives you a better guideline, go for it. I have a big head, so I have a lot of forehead space to work with. I don't need it. So next up, pop your wig on. Yes, I love this hairline. Some hairlines be a hit or miss, because some of them be boxy, some of them don't be going ear to ear, but this one is eating. Just go ahead and kind of like line it up with your hairline. You know how you can kind of just tell your install finna eat just how you pop it on? Like, I just know it's gonna give. Now we're just going to cut off the ear tabs. There's not much to cut off on this unit, so. And you just tuck it right behind your ear. If you're using adhesive, please make sure you cleanse your skin well. Use a skin protectant and stop using alcohol to clean your skin. Alcohol will irritate your skin. It will make your skin raw, especially if you're using it every time you put on a wig and take off a wig. Stop using stuff that's not supposed to be meant to take off your wig. Use the remover. That's what it's for. On my clients, I do use the Boho Active, and before I apply that glue, I always use the Boho skin protectant. If I'm taking off the wig, I always use the lace remover. It's a 3-step system. Whatever glue you're using, they should have a remover. Invest in one. And most of all, read the company's instructions. So I'm gonna just slide this lace right on back and get to applying. I'm not gonna be using any skin protectant because the Boho Liquid Gold comes off with water. I don't need it, and the instructions don't say I have to, so. So once that's all applied, I just spread it out with my finger. Make sure there's no clumpiness, make sure it's all smooth, and then I just let it dry for maybe like 10 seconds. I just place it right on top of the glue. I hold it right here for maybe a minute. When you're putting your wig down, don't be trying to stretch it, because that's how you get bubbles and that's how you get ripples. So if your wig doesn't fit, if it's too small, it's gonna ripple. If it's too big, it's gonna ripple. So make sure you're getting your correct size wig. That matters. I'm gonna go in with their melt belt and just put that right there. Put that right there. And tie that thing real good. I always bust it down in the middle, even when I don't know what style I'm doing, just to make it flat. And if y'all are having trouble putting your parts in the middle, always start at the tip of your nose with your comb. This one is a little crooked because I be busting these combs all types of ways. That is not okay. I got a straight comb in here somewhere, y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Now, the mirror be lying to me, y'all, because sometimes I'll put my part in the middle and it'll be going to the side like that in the back. And I'll just be like, how? So our next step is to go in with some wax. This is my favorite wax ever. Y'all always ask me how I get my install so flat. Yes, the braid down matters, but how you hot comb it matters as well. Don't be putting this wax stick all everywhere because your hair will look weighed down and oily. It will give wet dog. A little goes a long way. Even if you do end up using too much wax and your hair is super oily or weighed down, that's okay because you can fix it with some dry shampoo. I use Batiste and I use the dark colored one. When you do the hot comb, use the spine and the teeth simultaneously. Don't just be using the teeth. And if you gotta go over it 20 times, then so be it. This side is giving big wig. This side is giving flat and neat. I went ahead and pinned the sides out of my way so we can go ahead and cut this lace off. We looking good, we looking good. My Canon just died. We have switched over to my Sony. I just cut into sections. They don't have to be perfect. Make sure whatever razor you're using is not dull. Make sure it can easily slide across the lace. You don't want to be fighting with the lace and the razor. Just take any piece and just go against the lace. Yes, you might get some pieces of hair that you cut off in it. I personally don't like to go back and glue it down because whatever hair didn't get glued down, it's not like supposed to be part of your hairline. So I noticed that when I leave my band on for like longer than like 10 minutes after I glue my bowl hole down, I always kind of have like a cast, I guess because the glue has got like super dry. But that's an easy fix. Like I never really worry about that. So that's what y'all seeing right now. Before I further blend my lace, I am gonna pluck right here just a little bit more. The melting spray I'm gonna be using today is Liquid Mousse by Fantasia. I'm gonna take it on my finger, just like that, and just go across the lace. And when you do this, try to stay as much on the lace as you can because I notice when I get a little bit on my forehead, it always kind of leaves that shininess. Last step, I take a foundation shade darker than me. I use 16. I take both sides still, whatever. Spray some spritz in here. I take my lace tint by True Match Lace Conceal. A little bit of lace tint, mix it up. Back of the hand, onto the lace. So I let that sit for usually about 5 to 10 minutes. To straighten my hair, I'm always going with my Kenra Silk Heatening Cream and my Beyond the Zone Heat Protectant. And I'm gonna take my Babyliss blow dryer on high heat and just blow dry it straight. Yes. So let me hit y'all with the zoom real quick. Hold on. Yeah. I want y'all to remember, I say this so much. Lace is a material. If you're this close, yes, you're gonna see it. You're ruining the illusion. I don't know if I want to do baby hairs. It's given without the baby hairs. But y'all gonna be like, well, baby hair tutorial. So maybe I should give y'all. I like my baby hairs really soft, really like wispy. There is no method to this. I'm gonna have to, oh Lord Jesus. So I'm gonna take about this much. I'm gonna do the same for my sideburn. Really thin piece. And if it's too thick, you can always pluck it. And you just want to try to make this side as even and lined up with the other side. So y'all might see like a little bit of lace slipped in, but that's okay. Usually if I'm doing baby hairs, I do this step before I melt my lace and I just put the spray around the baby hairs. But since I did not know I was doing baby hairs, I went ahead and did that step first. So just be mindful if you do melt your lace before you do your baby hairs. You might have some cast or buildup, but it's easy to fix. Just go back in with your lace spray and your lace tint. I'm just taking my wax stick on my brush and just combing back what is not in my baby hairs. I'm gonna take my hot comb, which is hopefully still on, okay, and just go behind. Yes, it does burn a little bit, but I'm pretty much used to this. So to fix this little cast we got going on, add your melting spray, add some lace tint, add some makeup. And make sure the band that you're using don't have a lot of product on it because it will transfer to your lace. So you see this, and that's I'm gonna use a different band. So this is the flat iron I will be using today, Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium. I'm using it on 450 degrees. I use everything on high. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if it's 613 here. Okay, tell me you're a cosmetologist without telling me you're a cosmetologist. Do y'all want to watch me flat iron my hair, or should I speed this part up? Y'all want me to sing that Jeopardy song? I'm running out of breath, so I'm gonna have to put some music over this. So before I even move on to the other section, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this band. All right. Now we do baby hairs. I just take my razor and I kind of just angle it downwards and get longer towards the end. You can always cut your baby hairs shorter, but you could never get that length back. So just keep that in mind. So I use the Vshow Styling Wrap Mousse. So I just shake it up, pump it on the back of my hand, and I just get the forming. The lace will lift if you don't move fast enough, and mine is gonna lift regardless because I have on water soluble adhesive. It's not really adhesive, but I just curve them. And I always brush my baby hairs back into my hairline. If you're using a band to tie your edge down, make sure you're not tying it tight, because if you go like that, it's gonna pop back into place on your baby hairs, and you don't want that. So just be gentle. I hate when y'all be outside and y'all have all y'all hair to the front, and this how the back of y'all head look. Just put a little bit. Just put a little bit. Like, this looks so much better. I'm gonna take my tweezers and just start tweezing what I feel like is too thick. I just take the baby hair brush and brush everything out. Your hair has to be literally completely dry for your baby hairs to become wispy like this. Once my baby hair is how I like it, I just spray some spray and lightly brush it into place so it's not too wispy to the point where it's always moving around. Oh, I forgot to blow dry it. Put your comb in the middle and you just wanna spray. I'm using High Beams Intense in the color black. Period. To make my installs clean when I have straight hair, I always like to blunt my ends and then curl them under. So I'm probably gonna do right here. Y'all can see how much like classier it makes the install look. Like, and the final touch would be your like shine. You can either use the Vshow or you can use the Design Essentials. This is the finished look. I hope y'all love it as much as I do. It aged down as it should. So much for tuning in. I hope y'all learned something. If y'all have any questions, please let me know down below. Please ask. If I missed something, if I skipped something, ask me. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all share this video to